Well, hello everyone. It's Saturday night. How are we all feeling? Welcome to Stilgoe in the Shed, episode 46. That's 2 times 23, or if you're clever, 3 times... very excited to be back. We're back in the evening scenario. Even though looking outside, I don't know where you are in your part of the world, but in lovely Sussex, it's bright blue skies. What is going on? What is going on with the British summertime? Bonsoir to you all. Hello to my regulars with my left hand. Hello to my newbies with the right hand. Hello to those who aren't sure if you're regular. I think if you're regular, you've been more than once. Cheers to you all. This is a glass of red wine. It's in a sort of Swedish tumbler. Red wine in the Swedish tumbler. Could have been a Jacques Brel song. Lovely to see you all back here. So let's crack on. We've got some stuff, got some news, some emails. I don't know whose birthday it is today because I didn't look it up, because we had a carefree day of the 5-year-old eating a very, very blue ice lolly called Mr. Bubbles. And then we spent the rest of the afternoon trying to get rid of that stain from not only her face and body, but also my legs. And I worry now that some of it has gone onto my handkerchief, which is now the colour of bubble gum. Anyway, thank you for coming in tonight. If you've just visited for the first time, this is Stilgoe in the Shed. This is, it's VE Boxing Day. So keep on not having a war. Tonight's show is a little bit 50s, a little bit 60s. Earlier today I found out, very sadly, that Little Richard died. Huge inspiration for me. And many others. So we'll have a bit of Little Richard later. But this is the director of photography's request. In her absence. Come in, wipe your feet. VCI Day, the Channel Islands. Thank you, Martin. I never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do. You're alright. I never a mouse who makes my dreams true. I feel that you do. You're alright. V5 for fun. So look out, baby, 'cause here I come. And I'm bringing you a love that's true. So get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love me too. So get ready, here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready. If you wanna play hide and seek with love, let me remind you that's out of sight. The loving you're gonna miss and the time it takes to find you, it's alright. So fiddly-dee-dee, fiddly-dum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. And I'm bringing you a love that's true. So get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love me too. So get ready, get ready. I'm gonna bring you a love that's true. So get ready, get ready. I'm bringing you a love that's true. So get ready, here I come. me out of sight. So tweedledee, tweedledum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. And I'm bringing you a love that's true. So get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love it too. So get ready, get ready. And I'm bringing you a love that's true. So get ready, get ready. Yeah, I'm bringing you a love that's true. So get ready, get ready. Here I come. I'm on my way. I'm in the shed. That's instead of another venue. What's on the menu? In the shed, from my head, out of my bed, I don't mean dread. Get ready. And that's what I normally do after a performance. Isn't it? Those of you who have seen me live, that's what I normally do. Or I just go, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You dirty little man. You're all here. You're all here. I opened a run at Ronnie Scott's with that song, Get Ready. The first night I did it, I was quite trepidatious, quite nervous in me old boots. And I came from the back of Ronnie's, and if you've been there, you know it's not a long way, but you've got to negotiate quite a few tables, and there are people right up there eating their burger and chips, or regrettably eating the quiche. And yes, I ended up singing at a table, and just the fear on their eyes was echoed in my face. I just looked terribly scared, and I think it probably sounded quite bad. But then I got into it, you know. Luckily the reviewer wasn't in that night. Otherwise, it would have been carnage in the press. So tell me how you are. How have you been? How's your week been? How was your weekend? If you're only a weekend visitor, I'd like to say welcome to you. And, oh, let me just interrupt myself. Mandy Man says yes to merch and the live shed show. Well, guys, what did I do last week? Well, I sent my agent an email, a very rather long email, because that's what we do in these times of nothing happening. And I said, the shed show seems to be a thing. Can we do a tour? And so whenever that happens, it will happen. So it's going to be Stilgoe in the Shed from later this year or next year, early next year. And the plan is to do a run at Edinburgh, or Shedinburgh as we're calling it, and lots and lots of places. It will be fun. So there will definitely be a shed tour, and the shed will come. The shed's coming with us, guys. Anyway, here's to VE Day yesterday. Very emotional day. It felt, what an odd time to have it, the 75th anniversary of that. But definitely around here, people got into the spirit with their social distance parties and socially distanced bunting. 2 meters apart, please, for the Union flags. Is it true that you can't say Union Jack on land? Because a jack is a naval ensign. Is that right? So it's the Union flag on land and the Union Jack at sea. Is that right? Is that right? I don't have anyone. Where's my production team to verify this? Verify this. Guys, I'm so sorry. Some of you like me for my music, and you probably turn off when I do the talking. But never mind, because Little Richard's coming up, and if ever there was a man with painted eyebrows, it was him. I just read actually earlier that Prince based his look on Little Richard, and actually they look very similar. And I must say, a moment of chagrin, of regret, that Little Richard and Chuck Berry and Fats Domino, I think it was, all played a gig at the Albert Hall. It must have been 10, 15 years ago, when they were all still alive, and I think Chuck Berry died first. Fats Domino died quite recently, didn't he? And I missed that opportunity. Why didn't I go to that? Partly I'm scared of seeing all my heroes being a bit, beyond it. A bit not as good, because I've seen that and it's not great, especially for a musician. You sort of feel like you can see the workings of it. But anyway, I should have just gone so I could see them. Anyway, Little Richard. I grew up with my only album when I was 6 was Rock and Roll Volume 3. You probably had it. I had a pair of suede shoes on the front. I had Carl Perkins, Elvis, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Little Richard. And it had this one, Rip It Up. Clap with me, people. Well, it's Saturday night and I just got paid. Fool about my money, don't try to save. My heart says go, go, out of time. It's Saturday night, cause I feel it down and I'll rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna ball it up. I'm gonna rock it up and ball tonight. Got me a date and I won't be late. I picked her up in my 88. Shot going down by the Union Hall. The train starts jumping, then I'll have the ball. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna ball it up. Woo-hoo. I'm gonna rock it up and ball tonight. Been a long time since I played proper boogie woogie piano. Wanna try and get a bit of swing into it. I got a gal named Sue. She knows just what to do. I got a gal named Sue. She knows just what to do. To me to the east, I mean to the west, but she's the gal that I love the best. Tutti frutti, I'm ruling. The 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 tutti frutti, I'm ruling. I walk babaloo bop bam bamboo. Got a girl, her name's Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. Got a girl named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. But you don't know what you do to me. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. But I know what you do to me. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. But I don't know what you do to me. She knows how to love me. Bop babaloo bop 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 boom. Lucy, like you do, yeah, that is real. Lucy, you do you that is real. Got a gal, got a gal, got a gal, got a gal, got a gal. The tutti frutti, all Rudy. Wop babaloo bop, the long tank Sally, the long tall Sally. Sorry. So sorry about the lyrics. Yes, Tom and Ben will be coming to the tour, of course, if I can secure their services. I hope that didn't ruffle your wear, your clobber tonight. It's a long time since I played rock and roll piano. Really need to practice that. Emails times, guys. Yes. Oh yes, I just got one 15 minutes before the show, and I normally don't check all that stuff. Anyway, Susan Richardson got in touch. Hello, Joe. This is a very late request for tonight's Shed Show, or more realistically, considering the lateness, for one of next week's. My partner Russell will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow, and I'd be thrilled if you could play one of Dave Frischberg's numbers for him. Perhaps Quality Times, that's what we plan to enjoy tomorrow in spite of lockdown. Frischberg is our second favourite composer, singer, pianist, comedy genius. Is that compliment? Thank you so much for all your lockdown Shed shows. They've been a joy. Compliment. With good wishes, Susan Richardson. Susan, what a lovely email. I'm so sorry I didn't get it in time. Well, you didn't send it in time. But I'm also sorry that I don't know Quality Time to just go with it. But let's do it for next week. But just to say, happy birthday, Russell, for tomorrow, because no Shed show tomorrow. But we'll be thinking of you, Russell, and we'll be raising a glass of murky water dragged from the local swamp, or some wine, or some beer, or this is very nice. Do you know red wine? This is red. It's darker than white wine. That's how you know. That's how you know the difference. Anna Dale Harris, I just saw your name pop up, and fear not, I finally remembered you, got you in my zone. But this next song is a song of mine, if you don't mind, and it's a song I wrote a few years ago now, when I'd seen the film The Apartment, the best film ever made. The Apartment with Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine, directed and written by Billy Wilder. And there's a line in it, you've probably all seen it, but I was late to the party. In fact, my friend John Ligate, we did a stint locked up on a cruise ship way back when I was just fresh out of university. And he said, "You ever seen the film?" No, I won't do his accent because it doesn't sound like Alan Titchmarsh. No, what's his name? Who's the football commentator? Alan Titchmarsh. Just remember, press forward at the back. Keep it tight in defence. Alan. Can someone tell me who that football commentator? Alan Hansen. Well, I mean, the guy comes in and he's terrible. He doesn't even know his name. And it's an old, it is Alan Hansen even still on the telly. Because it's now the Lineker guy. And what is Alan Hansen doing? It's not impressions, guys. I'm not Rory Bremner. Hello, Rory. Unsupervised again, I know. Anyway, so John said watch The Apartment, and I did. And I'm not normally moved to such great endeavours after watching things, but I thought I need to write a song about this line, and the line that comes up is when Jack Lemmon says, "That's the way it crumbles, cookie-wise." If you've seen the film, you know why he says it. Anyway, my friend Julian Villard from New York, who is a couple of days away from achieving his Kickstarter goal to record his new musical, which is fabulous, really amazing songs. So if you want to pop up, just Google him, and if you've got a few shekels to donate, throw them his way. But he requested this song when we did a chat the other day on YouTube. And also, I would like to dedicate this song to Miranda Bertram, and also to Jack, Humphrey, Hester and Heath. And this comes from Sian Herschel. Sian got in touch and said, could I throw out a lovely shout out to you, Miranda. Is it Amanda? Miranda. I think it's a Miranda. Too many Amandas. Never too many Amandas. I love Amandas. That's my email from YouTube. Anyway, whatever you're going through at the moment, it will all get better. That my favourite quote, everything will be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, it's not the end. So here it is. This is Cookie Wise. Such bliss not to know. You drink the wine, enjoy the show. That's just when it hits you between the eyes. First you care, but then you mind. Like they said, one day you will find. That's the way it crumbles, cookie wise. All wrapped up with bells and bows. Every year we hope it snows. All this time we sit there wondering why we tried. Shrug your shoulders, make a brew. The fireworks weren't meant for you. Purse your lips and whistle through the sighs. All wrapped up with bells and bows. And every year we hope it snows. All this time we sit there wondering why we tried. Fairy lights won't hide the blues. What we'll find, God only knows. All this time we sit there wondering why we tried. All the mistakes I've been making now, with my biscuit breaking. If only I'd listen. If only I'd listen to you. Do what you're told, follow the road. Stick to the signs, carry the load. Do what you're told, follow the road. Stick to the signs, carry the load. Do what you're told, follow the road. Stick to the signs, carry the load. Do what you're told, follow the road. Stick to the signs. All wrapped up with bells and bows. Every year we hope it snows. Fairy lights won't hide the blues. What we'll find, God only knows. All wrapped up with bells and bows. Every year we hope it snows. All this time we sit there wondering why we tried. At the end, barely lit, we lie alone thinking, was that it? That's the way it crumbled, cookie wise. Thank you very, very much to everyone. Lovely comments. And I try not to read them as I'm singing, because then you get a bit of that going on. Cheers to you all. God, that's not wine, it's gravy. This isn't wine. This is my mother's rugby socks. Now, rather embarrassingly, I had a lost email, forgotten email, and it's from the lovely Anna Dale Harris, and April the 30th she wanted this request, because it would have been her dad's birthday. In fact, it was her dad's birthday. And she sent a lovely email, and I won't read it all out, or much of it at all, because it's personal, and some of you request this to be kept away from the eagle eyes and harrier hawk ears of the Shed community, fraternity, sorority. Anyway, she says to wish Dad, Peter, a very happy birthday from all his children and grandchildren who can't be with him. All the Dale Harrises and Whirlages. Anna and Josh, Matt and Laura, Ed, Hugo and Carolina, Chris, Joey and Anita, Mia and Poppy, Pip, Jake and Bobby. All good people. All good people, guys. All good people. So Anna, this is for your dad, and I haven't got the right song because of the incident with the child earlier. But I will do his request next week. I'll do something from Salad Days, I promise it. Maybe on Tuesday, Vintage Tuesdays. But instead, for this, I'd like to do Berkeley Square, thinking about VE Day. And Vera Lynn, who is an incredible woman, as we all know, still alive, still going strong. She did a little playlist for Radio 2 yesterday, and she chose We'll Meet Again and a beautiful song called When the Lights Go On, all over the world. But she also chose this one, A Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square. I think it was written by Mashfitz. Manning and Mashfitz? Definitely Eric Mashfitz. He didn't write much else apart from this song, and it's such a lovely one. And as there are black sort of chaffinches, no nightingales yet, I think. And I love this song, and it always reminds me of playing. I used to be the Sunday pianist at the Dorchester. I used to play every other day in the other bar, but then they put me in the piano bar on Sundays, which was a strange gig, especially when Tony Bennett walked out. Another story, another time. Sorry, Manning Sherwin. Sherwin and Mashwitz, that's it. Eric Mashwitz and Manning Sherwin. Is that right? Yes, so I used to play this to cheer myself up. Certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels dining at the Ritz, and the nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I may be wrong, I may be right, but I'm perfectly willing to swear nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. The moon that lingered over London town, poor puzzled moon, he wore a frown. How could he know we two were so in love? The whole dark world seemed upside down. The streets of town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair. When we kissed and said goodnight, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. Lingered over London town, oh worried moon, he wore an iron-bog frown. How could he know we two were so in love? The whole darn world seemed upside down. The streets of town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair. As we kissed, we said goodnight. The nightingale sang. I know, 'cause I was there that night in Berkeley Square. Well, thank you everyone. I should have said, because she did get in touch, Amanda Humphrey, she did actually ask for that song just after I'd written it on the set, but she said, we'll see you later, thinking of 40s vibe, maybe a 40s number, Nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. Now you know you've done it before, but it's a wonderful song. It is a wonderful song. Thank you everyone. I've gone over time. In fact, I had another song planned, but I'll leave that one for another time. Have an enjoyable, lovely Sunday. Eat well, drink well, wash your hands. Keep washing this bit of the ear. Lots of love to all of you, and thank you for coming again. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. That's all. And there's no more.